you drink caffeine at all?
From time to time.
A little caffeine.
Maybe a coffee a week. I
Coffee
mostly
here
drink
and there.
tea.
But tea has caffeine as well.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So there's a guy. He had a protein shake, and he put a scoop of caffeine in there, like powdered caffeine, and he died. Caffeine overdose. He put the equivalent of 50 cups of coffee by overestimating the amount of powder he put in his shake, in his protein shake, and he overdosed or whatever on the caffeine. And it's a story that's making the rounds. People are like, hey man, be careful. Should this stuff? People should be more aware. Like some are saying, oh, you have to regulate caffeine now. I think most people get it that you got to be kind of careful with it. But we got to get the message out there. Like, caffeine can be lethal in the right dose. And if you're buying it in a powder format, man, it doesn't take much. Not as much as you think. The dude had to put a pinch. He put a scoop, and that's that. Wow, that's too easy. A teaspoon of caffeine powder can be the equivalent of 50 cups of coffee. So anyway, this got me thinking because I had the personal experience. You know, I drink the Starbucks and whatnot. And I was I'm really into I told you, the nitro cold brew. And they won't serve you a nitro cold brew in the venti size because of the caffeine content and liability. And they're just like, we won't give it to you. Grande max. And at the time I was like, oh, come on. What are you talking? Come on. But now you get a story like this, you start to appreciate that restriction. So I found this article, Caffeine, How Much is Too Much? And it takes a bunch of sort of popular beverages and showcases how much caffeine is in them. Some of these energy drinks are mind-boggling. There's an energy drink called Rage Inferno. Oh. Like, that name just sounds dangerous, doesn't it? And if you drink one of these Rage Infernos, you're at the daily max, which most people consider to be 400 milligrams, but that's going to be different on a per-person basis. There's other energy drinks near the top as well. Bang Energy, Hardcore Energized Bullet, Cocaine Energy Drink, and then you get to a Starbucks Tall Coffee. But a Starbucks Tall Coffee is apparently 65% of your daily intake. So I would say there's been times, Will, where I have gone over the recommended daily. Maybe today, in fact.
And it shows.
How dare you? So I'm just going to be more cognizant of it. I think it's very easy. You know, I've been thinking about how weird it is. Like, we regulate a lot of other substances. You can walk into any coffee shop and drink as much coffee as you want. And somehow people figure it out. Thank goodness. But should it be advertised a little bit more? I don't know. We're getting the message out there. Don't overdo it. Check the caffeine amount on whatever you're doing. But an easy way to think about it is like you have that coffee. It's pretty much half of what you should have in a day if you're an average adult. If you're even more slender or younger, that might be it. It might be a single coffee in a day. Just keep that in mind. I don't know. You start to get some symptoms. And in this guy's case, more than symptoms. So, interesting thing. I'm always talking about drinking caffeine, so I'm just trying to get the message out there.